LG USA was kind enough to send me a Velvet to review, and so over the last few weeks I've been learning its odds and ends and ins and outs, its successes, and one of the wild cards that just might make it worth its value, in spite of its shortcomings. Hey everybody, welcome back to DAV Tech. It is awesome to see all of you here again. As you can see, we have a little bit of a different setup here. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And I know that all of you are here for this, the LG Velvet, and I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to take a moment to say that as of this moment, recording this video, we have just surpassed 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. And I wanted to have a huge, massive thank you to the TYU team, as well as all of you. All of you who take time out of their day to watch our videos here on the channel and that drop a comment in the comment section just to lend your piece of the puzzle, either to ask a question, to offer some insight, or just to share your story. All of those things are incredibly appreciated and make this journey feel worth it and make it an enjoyable ride. So thank you. To commemorate the 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be having a Q&A video. So drop your questions down in the comments section and I'll get to as many as I possibly can. All right, without further ado, LG Velvet, let's jump right in. When you come in contact with a Velvet, the first thing you notice is not only how premium the device looks, but also how premium it feels. It's an entire glass body with a nice 6.8-inch Full HD display that's practically bezel-less, and it just has that really nice cool to the touch feeling, as well as that nice premium phone heft. The sort of thing when you pick up a phone and you just sort of feel like it's worth something, that sort of thing. Oh, and beneath the volume rockers is a dedicated Google Assistant button, which I'm actually a pretty big fan of, though I know for some people this is sort of a take it or leave it kind of deal. This device is IP68 water and dust resistant, and on top of this, it also has a headphone jack, so for those of you that matters a lot to, this has it. Pretty cool. On the rear of the device is a 48 megapixel wide camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel depth cam, and the video can shoot up to 4K 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second. I've done some shooting with these cameras. The camera setup here surprised me a lot. You're getting a lot of detail, good color reproduction, a good amount of sharpness, and if you wanted to take some wide-angle shots, this phone can do that. And the portrait camera is actually pretty solid. I've gotten some nice pictures out of this. Although the wide-angle camera leaves some to be desired, overall in this price range, you're getting a really good, solid camera package. Now, this device is housing a 4,300 milliamp hour battery, and this thing has been an absolute battery champ. You guys know me. If you've been here long enough, I am by every stretch of the imagination a power user. A lot of games, Seven Innocents Grand Cross, Asphalt, Dragon Ball Legends, a lot of media consumption, a lot of emails. Now, because of YouTube, social media, this thing has consistently been getting 8 to 9, and on one occasion, 10 hours worth of screen on time. If you're looking for a device to power you through the entire day with no problems, this is an awesome option. I've actually been incredibly impressed by the battery life on this thing. I was not anticipating anything near what this has been outputting. LG, super thumbs up in that regard. Now, powering the phone is a 5G integrated Snapdragon 765 chipset, which allows for less heat production, less power drain, and typically better battery life and performance. This phone is able to handle every single game that I throw at it flawlessly with maximum graphical fidelity, maximum frame rate. This thing does not hiccup or hang up, and it really doesn't even get all that warm. Now, where I do see problems arise is when navigating the user interface of the device. When it comes to swapping back and forth between applications, going back home, going through the app drawer, that's when you start to see problems arise. And this shouldn't be the case. I have a really good friend, RJ Tech, who's a tech tuber. Link will be right here. He has a Pixel 3a, which you can get right now for about $250 to $300. And he says that the Pixel 3a feels like a smoother overall phone experience than this $600 device. That should not be the case. LG, you have a really, really good potential device right here. I'd hate to see it ruined by lack of software optimization. There's no reason I should be able to play a max fidelity game at maximum frame rate with no problems, but but I can't even swap back to the last application that I was using without it either glitching, lagging, or kicking me out completely. That shouldn't be a thing. Please, please, please take the time to optimize the experience on this. You guys have such a good potential device on your hands. I'd hate to see it ruined by just lack of optimization. That's my bit. I'll get off my phone box. Now we've gone all this way without discussing the wild card that a lot of people are probably here for. The LG dual screen display. Now what's nice about the LG dual screen is that it really amplifies the possibilities with this device. It maximizes multitasking potential, allowing you to have open, say, your YouTube in one panel and your social media in the other panel. You can have Google Docs in one screen and Google Sheets in the other if you're trying to manage your different Excel spreadsheets and scripts. You can even use both screens in tandem with one another, allowing you to blow up your Google Maps across both screens, blowing up Twitter across both panels, and even if you're consuming some media, you can have that blown up across both screens also, though your results may vary there. You can even pop open a game like Asphalt 9 and have Asphalt 9 playing in one screen while you have the other screen utilized as a controller, though this does not work for applications like Call of Duty, but you can blow Call of Duty up across both screens and play the game that way, which is probably kind of cheating because now you have more screen real estate to work with, but it works nonetheless. Now, one thing I was slightly disappointed with that would have sort of made this like a pocketable computer. I can't have Google Docs open in one screen and have, say, a keyboard down on the bottom to use it like a really mini laptop or computer. I wasn't able to find that. Unless someone out there is able to do that, knows how to do it, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to check it out. Now, the dual screen casing does make the device roughly 2 times as thick as it would normally be without the casing on, but I really, really like this. We've been doing some deliberating, RJ and myself, about the pricing of this phone at $600 and whether or not it's worth it at that price point. I feel like with the lack of optimization right now, it makes it really hard to recommend the phone in and of itself. And then when it comes to the functionality that the dual display brings, there's nothing else in this price range that allows you this functionality in terms of multitasking and utility. The next thing up would be the Galaxy Fold 1, which you're probably still getting in the price range upwards of $1,000, and then the Galaxy Fold 2, which is upwards of $2,000. I'm sorry for our Canadian friends, because you're getting upwards of $3,000 there, but outside of the LG ecosystem, you're not getting this anywhere else in this price range. It just doesn't exist. So it becomes a hard question. The phone by itself at $600, would I recommend it in its current state? Probably not. And I say this because the Galaxy Note 10 Plus right now you can get at around $600 to $700, and you're getting excellent performance with the A55 processor, cameras, and I did a whole review on that in this video up here just last week, so I would check that out if you're interested. In this price range, the phone by itself, I think the Note 10 Plus is still the better buy, but then if you take into account the functionality and accessibility that you're getting with this dual display, I think it then becomes a harder question. If you have any further questions about the Velvet, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'll check them out and get to them as quickly as I can. LG, thank you guys so much for sending this over. I really do appreciate it. This has actually been a real blast to use despite the shortcomings that we've discussed in this video. The utility that you get with this here is awesome. The battery life and gaming performance are all great, especially in this price range. So thank you guys so much for sending this over. And yeah, if you're new to the channel and you're looking for more tech reviews that we do here, that's what we do here. So I'd consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date. Again, if you have any questions for our Q&A in the coming weeks, drop them in the comment section down below and I'll get to them. And aside of that, thanks for stopping by. Have a fantastic remainder of your day, afternoon, or night. And as always, peace, love, adios. Bye everybody, stay awesome, stay cool, stay you in 3, 2, 1.